Howdy y'all and welcome to Jab Plays. Today we're playing Immortality Factory. In the last episode we unlocked a lot of things and we talked about we were going to work on these this symbol right here. I'm not even sure what it's called. I call it the yin yang symbol. And we're going to try to unlock ore power and pure energy. And I'm going to try to do something a little bit different than I've done on the other times. What I'm going to try to do is, what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to maximize and not throw too many things away. So what I've done is I've got organized and made some extra stuff, and you know what, we'll just try to figure out how to make this work. So in my mind, here's what I'm thinking, right? We're going to make the airs into shards, right? And then we're going to disenchant the shards to make this. We're going to use, let me do it this way. We're doing air into shards. Then we're going to disenchant the shards into this. We're going to use the silicone to make obsidian. And then we're going to make the obsidian to disenchant to make this, because we need this red X. While we're using this, we're going to use the manas out of here to make this recipe, because we also need this pink dust. And the idea is there's the pink dust, there's the X, but then we also need to make a gold X, which is the X out of this. So when we do this, we're going to use these bad boys and a coin to make this, and then we'll sell this to make that, so we can get this, and then we'll combine it all together. While we're using the coin makers, we're also going to try to get some of these green bars going. That's the idea. If you're lost, it's okay, right? We'll just kind of get it going, and I'll give you a brief synopsis of how we're going about this. So we're basically doing this, right? Hooking these bad boys up to make that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. We need to, what are we doing? Oh, we're disenchanting. So we're going to take one of these bad boys, put that there. We're going to grab a merger from here, and we will slap that there. Nah, it's fine. And then we're just going to hook up these bad boys. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that, right? So it's coming in here. The air's coming in here. It's making shards. Shards coming in here. And it's going to break these shards down into components. The components are going to be mana dust, 2 mana dust, a potion, and one of these bad boys, silicone, right? So then what we're going to do is we're going to take the silicone and run it into one of these. We're going to take this out, and we're going to run this into that, and then we're going to run this into this. So let me go ahead and get this all kind of hooked up for you, so you can kind of see what this does. And we can do it like this. Boom, boom. Put that there. Grab one of these bad boys. Put that there. And hook that up, hook that up, hook that up. And these are going to make coins. And while we're at it, we'll get a vault for the coins. And hook that up. We're going to let this run for just a second. And then All right, so there's the obsidian that's coming out. And this is going to make some components that we need to deal with. Okay, so the obsidian is coming out. We're going to need to disenchant the obsidian. Oh, good Lord, we're going to get it back loaded on the coins. It's okay. Now we're going to need a unifier. Because we need to stick this and this. And what recipe is it we're using? And one of these. And we can put that into a box for right now. Put that in a box for right now. And this is gonna make the red thing. That red thing we're gonna need to put into a coin maker. Now here's the thing, I'm gonna grab one of these coins and I'm gonna hit the slot, hold that slot. And the reason why I'm doing that is if you got one coin in here, this will make a silver coin, which we need the silver coin. And you're like, all right, well, why do we need the silver coin? I'm glad you asked. So the silver coin is going to go into here, and I need another box because if one's good, two's better. We're going to take this, put this in here, and then I'm going to get a splitter. And if you put a purple and a silver coin in here, it will make us a gold X. There you go. Right? So what I'm going to do with these is I'm going to put these into another refiner with a merger. And this will make more obsidian. And then I need one more unifier because we need to put that into there, the other X into there, and one of these into here. And Bob's your uncle. It's gonna make a, I don't even know what these things are called. We'll find out in a second. It's gonna make one of these orbs, and those orbs are called equalized orb. It's perfectly balanced. Yay. And then what we'll do is, no, I don't want the cap locks. We will grab this, put this into a box, boom, like that. Grab the research, hit that. We're going to tell it we want orb power, and there, we've got one. All right. I do have a couple of problems that we need to resolve really quick. I just wanted to do this to give you the basic idea of the layout of roughly how this is going to work. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and extend this out, and then I'll bring you back after I've made it bigger, and then I'll show you the tweaks and changes that I made, because we do have some backlog right here that we need to deal with. Give me a few minutes and we'll be right back. At the time of this recording, we have 18 subscribers in the community. If you're enjoying the challenge and the story and you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Help us get to 100. Okay, we're back, guys. So here's the whole layout. And it looks a little convoluted, but let's explain to you what's going on. So we're doing the crystals. They're coming over here to make the obsidian. The obsidian's coming over here. It's decompressing. It's being shot into... Hang on a second. So it's being shot into here and here. Well, hang on a second. How can I explain this? All right, hang on a second. Let's do it. All right, guys, we're back. So this is the layout. Let me see if I can explain what the madness is. So we've got this one box over here that's basically got copper coins going in and feeding this and this, so we can make our red potions. They're being fed in here, that's making our silver coins. Our silver coins are being put into here so we can make our yellow X's, right? The other part of the silver coin is going over here, and this is feeding over here to make our bars. So we just need a gold coin. So the way I've got this set up is that when this box gets empty, it'll put a box in here, and it'll just keep going until we get a gold coin, and it'll spit it over there. Down here, I've got the same thing with all the pink stuff. I do have 2 of them being sunk, and these are basically also making gold coins. So what I should do is I should get a merger up here to help this process. 1 merger, 2 mergers. We'll get the second merger up here, and we'll do this, right? Because I've got 2 more coins, gold coins, that could possibly go into there to help this process out. So there's all the sinkage. So this is coming in here. We're getting our potions that are coming in here. They're being decomposed into these the mana water and into the pink dust. The pink dust is going into here and being sunk into here to make more gold coins, because, you know, I got a feeling we're going to need a bunch of gold coins. The mana bowls and the coins that are being fed from here are making these red potions. Red potions are being sold to make the silver coins. The silver coins are coming into here and going into there. Now, we may have a backlog on silver coins, and if we do, I'll figure that out later. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, so the only thing that's left out of here is the silicone dust. Silicone dust is coming in here, made into obsidian. The obsidian's coming over here. It's decompressed it into more and recycling back into this. So this is a loop to get our red X's. Our red X's are going into here. One's going here, one's going there, and we've got a backlog in case we need it. So 1 red X and 1 coin that's coming from there is going to make a yellow X. It's going to feed into here. The other red X is coming over here, and then it's being fed directly into the orb. So right now we have 64 more orbs to go, but it is getting there, right? Plus we have a backlog of these things, whatever those, what are those things called? They are called adamantium bar. I think that's adamantium. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section how to say that. I think that's what it is. Wolverine stuff. So basically we're stockpiling this, and you know what we can do is basically go into here and we can just daisy chain, right? We can just go we're saving you for a rainy day. If it gets backlogged, we've got more, right? It's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this run, and if I run into a snag or anything like that, I'll bring you all back and say, hey, there's a problem. But right now, I think everything is kosher. All right, I do see one little issue that we're going to run into. This is going to backlog. However, oh, can I change it? Can I get another one of... No, that's not a disenchanter. It is a yo. Talk to me, goose. It's a unifier. Yeah, we can get another unifier out here. So there's a unifier, and what we'll do is let me get a splitter or merger. No, splitter. Grab one splitter, bring it up here. We'll hook this into there, put one there, put one there. I've got an extra coin over here. One more merger. No. Splitter. Come in here, we'll take that, put that in there, put one there, put one there. And then, oh, I need another merger. There's not enough mergers in the world. I've got too much stuff to merge. All right, put that there. Run this over into here. Take that. Oh, good Lord, that's not what I wanted to do. Click. 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 There we go. And one more merger. We're using all the baby mergers up. It's okay. Click that into there, that into there, that into there, and that should rectify our problem. If it doesn't, we'll go to plan B, but I think this will solve our problem. All right, I'll bring you all back here in a little bit. If I run into another snafu, I can always double this bank up if I have to. All right, it looks like our silver coins are backing up again. I do have a stopgap plan I think will work. Oh crud, I'm out of mergers. Can I get a... Yo. Wait, is it a merger I want? Yeah, I need a merger. Alright, yo. There we go. I got a merger. So I think this will work. So what I can do is I can take this, plug that into there, take this, plug this into there, right? And what we can do is we can flood some gold coins, maybe. So what I can do is I can just wait until it backs up. As long as I've got one going into here, I'm fine. Everything else is just, you know, whatever. And you know what? We can let it go from there. And that'll just be my stopgap for right now. I'm getting plenty of these bad boys, and you know, other than that, and I had to put a box in here for the gold ones just in case I want to run these through, because we're about it looks like 3 more of these, and this is going to be full, and we can either put another box up or I can just run it through the research, which we only need 14 more orb power. I can do now. The problem is if man, no, I don't want to do that because I'm afraid that it's gonna change a recipe and then totally mess up everything. We will stockpile, right? We will just stockpile it, and here, you're missing one. We'll put one there for right now, and then we'll just let this slowly build back up again. It seems to be doing fine, and we're only 10 more away, so when the 10 gets here, I'll bring you all back. All right, guys, we're down to the last one. It's gonna pop in here in a second, and I was just looking at it. This is gonna double the speed of all our disharmonizer. I call them disenchantments because it's breaking it down. So now we got 120 to go. This is gonna take a bit, right? The one thing I love about this game is that you can, you know, once you got a situation like this, you can just, you know what, go make lunch, come back. It's the equivalent of programming a computer, right? You write a program and you do all the hard work to do, and then you just sit back and you're just like, is it doing what I envisioned? And basically it's doing what I envisioned, and I just find it very therapeutic. And to be honest, I want to build it in a way that I don't have to babysit it, right? I want to be able to walk away from it and then come back, and then you know, like I could have daisy changed a bunch of these, you know, from the get-go, with the exception of this right here, which I could just throw another in there. Other than that, everything's fine, right? I could tweak it just a little bit to make it run a little bit faster, but at the end of the day, you know what? It's okay. It's 115, and you know, do the math, right? We can count it. So it is 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi. All right, so roughly 11 seconds, right? So you're getting 5 a minute, right? So, you know, you just kind of figure it out. 5 a minute, 113 divided by 5, roughly how many minutes it is. Or if that's not good enough, double it all up. But the problem with doubling it up is that the gentleman that made this, it was just like, no, I'm not going to let you double it up because, right, I can't get any more of these coin makers because I can't make this, right? So, you know, he's just like, no, you can only double it up so much, and then after a while, you're just going to have to wait. And I don't have a problem with that. So I'm just going to let this run, and I'll bring you all back when it's done. All right, guys, we're back. We're down to our last 2. And we're going to unlock a new recipe, Energized Spark. Have no idea what it is. Don't know what machine this can be made. I don't know how complicated or convoluted it's going to be. But the one thing I'm going to tell you is I'm looking at that flesh infusion. It's double speed of every machine. Yeah, I am excited about that. All right, here we go. There it is. We unlocked it. What did we unlock? Oh my goodness. That is going to be a beast because you saw what we went through to make this. Plus we need to make this on top, which, yeah, but this thing. That's ridiculous because it takes 10 of those to make one of those. So, I don't know if that's in game. No, because we still got this right here. So I have no idea how much further down the research tree that we need to go on this. But what I'm going to say is, oh, good Lord. 800 of what? Oh, well, I hate to even ask what that is. That it's 800 or something or another. The good news is we've got almost blocks. This right here is going to be relatively easy to unlock, and in Fused Flesh, I was kind of eyeballing the recipe for it. Where is it? And it's just a bunch of these to make that. Shouldn't be too terribly complicated. All right, guys, if you made it this far, you guys are rock stars. I really appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you think about this. I'm really enjoying this. I like the way the game was designed. I like the push-pull mechanics that's in it, and you know, it just scratches that itch for me. The other thing I noticed is that when you unlock things, yeah, we speeded up things and we started to get a little backlog in here, but it's not the end of the world. I kind of like the idea of tearing things apart and building it up again. All right, guys, if I don't see you between now and then, have a fantastic weekend, and as always, happy farming.